everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kajal, and if you are still confused that should you give computer delivered IELTS or paper delivered IELTS, then this video is perfect for you because I will help you make the right decision for yourself that which one is more preferable for what kind of people. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So how we will proceed is that we will compare each module, that how computer delivered and paper delivered test is different in each module. Okay, so let's get started. So the first module which we will be talking about is the speaking module. Why this first? Because it is almost the same. In computer delivered IELTS also and paper delivered IELTS also, you get an examiner to do a face-to-face conversation. So that is same in computer delivered IELTS also and paper delivered IELTS also. But I would like to mention my case. In my center where I gave my computer delivered test, in that center there was a facility of giving your speaking through video calling basis. Okay, so there was a Zoom call through which my speaking took place. Right, so if you want to know more about my speaking, you can click on the I button. I would put down a video for you guys so you can know about the video calling based speaking over there. Okay, so rest, if you are not your center, computer delivered center in your city is not having the facility of video calling based speaking module, then the exam will be same in both the cases. There will be a face-to-face interaction which will take place. The next one is the most difficult one, but yet so simple one. So the next one is the writing module. So most of the people get confused when it comes to the writing module. But why? Because they think that they type so slow and maybe they have not they don't have a good typing speed. But I would like to tell you that if you have even medium speed of typing, then you should go for computer delivered IELTS. Why? Because everything is same in both the tests, like the duration is same and your marking skills are also same, so everything is same. But what happens in computer delivered IELTS is the editing parts become much more simpler and you would like to edit also. So what happens in paper delivered IELTS is, first of all, sometimes the examiner is not able to understand your handwriting, so that's a very big issue. And even if you write cursive handwriting, then it is a possibility that it will go to examiner that don't know cursive writing. Okay, so in that way too you can lose your marks in writing section. Now in computer delivered IELTS, if you are typing the answers, so there is no chance of error on that part. Okay, and when it comes to rest of it, then the editing part becomes really simple because you just have to keep your cursor over there. You can erase easily and then retype easily. While in paper delivered IELTS, your marks of handwriting are always left and everything like that. So it's better that you go for computer delivered IELTS if you have a good or medium paced typing speed. Okay, if you don't have a typing speed, then you can go for paper delivered IELTS only. Right now, how can you calculate your speed? First of all, there are various sites available on internet where you can go and give a mock test, so you will analyze yourself. Second, you will be given a paper and a pen in both the tests for the planning purpose, for the rewording purpose. So for that you will be given a paper and a pen so that you will be able to do that on the sheet, and later on you can type your answers. Okay, so you don't have to really plan everything also on that computer only. Okay, so that was all for the writing section. Now we will talk about the reading exam. In the reading exam, in paper delivered IELTS, you have to fill an extra answer sheet. Okay, that too you have to fill in capital letters, and that actually takes a bit of like 5 to 7 minutes for most of the people. So that's an extra burden what I feel is in paper delivered IELTS. Okay, but if you are able to concentrate yourself on the screen for 1 hour or like 3 hours continuously, then you can go for computer delivered IELTS also. Because first of all, you get a 5 minutes or 2 minutes approximately break where the teacher explains you that how you have to attempt the next section. So in computer delivered IELTS also, after every module you get a minimum time of 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, so you will get that. Now what happens in computer delivered IELTS is you will get basically a split screen. Okay, so on left side of the screen there will be questions which will be written, which will be written, and on the right side of you will see the question. So it is easier to compare. While in paper delivered IELTS, what I suggest everyone is that if it is possible and the examiner is not stopping you, you can open the pens, okay, and you can keep the sheets aside so that you can compare easily. Okay, because mostly questions and the passage are normally on different sheets. Okay, so you can do that, otherwise you have to flip around the pages. That might take a bit of time. And in paper delivered, you can highlight the text. Similarly, in computer delivered IELTS also, you can simply highlight the text. But you have to watch 1 or 2 videos that are available from IDP and British Council, that how you have to attempt your answers. Because sometimes there are drop buttons which you have to choose, or sometimes you have to drag the answers to the place. So you have to see that once, that how it's happening. And also there are samples which are available on IDP and British Council sites too. So you can give a sample test. There are only 3 questions for each type. So you can see that how you have to attempt a type of question. Okay, so do attempt that before going for computer delivered IELTS, right? And next we'll come to the listening section. The listening section is also pretty much same. You will be given headphones, but in listening section what happens is in paper delivered IELTS, either you get a very low quality of headphones, or there is a speaker kept on the one end of the hall, and everyone in the hall is expected to hear to it and then responds to it, right? So but that case is a bit different in computer delivered IELTS. It can be also due to the fact that most of the centers of computer delivered IELTS in India are newly built. Okay, so the quality of headphones which you get in computer delivered IELTS is actually quite high. So that helps you to easily understand the text, and it helps you gain a extra edge on that on the listening section. Okay, so in the listening section, as you are listening in computer delivered IELTS, you have to write the answers on the you have to type the answers, and in paper delivered IELTS you have to write on question paper. Okay, so now in paper delivered IELTS there is no extra sheet which you have to fill for listening section only. You have to just fill the answers in the column that are asked to you. So you don't get extra 10 minutes at the end to transfer your answers. But in listening section in paper delivered IELTS, you get 10 extra minutes in which you can transfer your answers in the answer sheet which is given to you. Okay, now it depends upon your concentration level too, because in computer delivered IELTS there will be usually around maximum 10 people, but in paper delivered IELTS also only you will be getting at least 50 people or 25 to 15 people in the times of pandemic. Okay, I'm not talking about the regular times. In the times of pandemic also, in paper delivered IELTS you will get 25 to at least 50 people, because they were before the guidelines were of before 200 to 300 people used to give their IELTS exam at one go in paper delivered IELTS. But with the regulation they have narrowed it to 25 to 50 people depending upon the state in which you are living. Okay, so that differs from the state to state. So I hope that you got the difference between the first of all the speaking module, then you got the difference in the writing module, then the reading module, and now the listening module. Okay, so now we will discuss that what kind of people should give what kind of exam. So now talking about what kind of people should give what kind of exam, first of all I would like to point out that how much you are tech savvy, how much you spend time with your laptop or computer is an important point here. Okay, because if someone doesn't know how to use computers, then it will be a very huge deal for you for giving a computer delivered IELTS. Okay, if you are not very good with computers, then don't go for it, because you have to obviously drag, you have to scroll, you have to do everything like that. If someone is using computers on the daily basis, it will be very easier for them, but it will be difficult for the other people, because you have to go to the next in listening module also, from one question to another. You have to go yourself when you are listening the audio, right? So you have to type also, and you have to go to the next question also. So you have to go, everything have to be done manually, right? So if you are not very good with computers, you can go for paper delivered IELTS. If you are good with computers, you type once a week, or you know that you can type easily on computers, okay, because you have practice maybe on typing on phone a lot, right? So when you have practice, you know that how the punctuation marks on computer. Like I've seen that most people don't know how to use punctuation while typing, while writing the essay on computer. So what you have to do is, you don't have to leave a space before any punctuation mark. Let it be question mark, let it be full stop, let it be comma. Okay, you don't have to leave a space before it, you have to leave a space after it. Okay, so that's an important point. You need to know these basics to very easily give the computer delivered IELTS exam. Okay, so if you are not very well versed with it, then you can go for paper delivered IELTS. Okay, for in paper delivered IELTS, you generally use a pencil and a eraser, so everything is very normal over there. You won't get any difficulties, except it depends upon your center and your circumstances, right? And the thing that is different is your time of the result. Okay, so when I gave my exam, approximately I got my result after 6 days. Okay, so between the day that I gave my exam to the day when I received my exam, I know that I was not able to do anything in that time. Why I was not able to do? Because I was so much stressed, right? So that comes very natural. So I wanted that my result should come as soon as possible. I'm not very patient when it comes to results. Okay, so I wanted it to come as soon as possible. So computer delivered IELTS is an advantage over there, because you have to you get the result in 5 to 7 days, whereas in paper delivered you get the result in 13 days. So that was all for this video. I hope that you got the basic difference between computer delivered IELTS and paper delivered IELTS, and how they are both different from each other. Okay, so if you are not getting a paper delivered IELTS in your region and you have a computer delivered IELTS option, so what you can do is, you can search for various sites on internet, give a mock or two, and analyze if this test is good for you. But remember to give a Cambridge level only. Your writing or speaking, or your reading or listening, you should give only Cambridge level on both the test. Give a common level of exam. That is what I want to make, because most of the sites on internet have very high quality of exam. So it not quality wise, but difficulty wise, it's quite high, right? So most of the what happens is that most of the people suffer due to it, because in paper delivered they are doing Cambridge questions, and in computer they are doing very high level of questions. So obviously that will make a major difference, right? So that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, watch the daily vocab series that we are doing, and keep supporting like this. Please share the video with everyone that you want to share it with. Okay, and that was all for this video. Thank you so much for watching it till the end, and please like it, comment down below that what are the things that you would like to see in future, and I will be very grateful to you. And that was all for this video. Bye, see you next time.